Crunchy Cardboard is a live play session of a tabletop game organized by Geek Spiel. We're an inclusive community of tabletop gamers that are creating PG-13 content for the purpose of sharing our love of board games with the young and old of the world. We play games, we have laughs, we stream all of that to Twitch. What you're watching here is a recording of that live stream, so please forgive the blips and bumps that come along with producing that in just one take. If you want to engage with us in real time on Twitch, follow or subscribe to our channel there, and you'll know when we're live. If you want to play games with us on or off the air, join our Discord server and raise your hand. You can find links to both in the details of this video or by visiting our website, geekspiel.com. Thanks, and enjoy the game.
All right, hey everybody, and welcome to Crunchy Cardboard. We are a Twitch stream that's produced by Geek Spiel. We're a Discord channel that's focused on playing games together on Tabletopia and Tabletop Simulator. And tonight we're going to be playing a old classic called El Grande. Right now it is Area Control Month on Geek Spiel, so we're focused on playing Area Control and Area Majority games. And our game of the month is Game of Thrones, 2nd edition. So we're kind of, everything we play this month is geared towards Area Control, and we're kind of leading up to the final play and discussion of Game of Thrones, where we'll also be giving away one copy of Game of Thrones to a member of our Discord channel. So it's a really, really good time to join. So tonight, let me introduce the cast of characters we're playing with. We have Chris Walters, aka Tiny Rhino. Chris, say hi.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey. Anissa has joined us tonight. Say hey, Anissa.
Hi.
Fly is here as well. It's super early in Europe. Fly, say hi.
Hello.
Yep, and we also have Little Blue Spider, aka LBS. How's it going, LBS?
It's going fine.
Good.
Happy to be here.
Good. All right, so the goal tonight, everyone here is, at least kind of watched a little bit of an intro video, so we're not going to spend a ton of time doing a rules teach. But we are going to just kind of briefly give a summary of the game. We're going to be playing the long game. This game can be played in 6 or 9 rounds. So we're going to be playing the long version of 9 rounds. Basic goal of the game is to score as many victory points as possible. So kind of a standard Euro. We're going to be playing 9 rounds, and every round we're going to be placing various cubes on this board in various places. And every time a round ends, we're going to move this cube down to signify the round ending. And after 3 rounds, we're going to score. After 6 rounds, we're going to score. And after 9 rounds, we're going to score. All right. So the round structure consists of first playing a card from your 13-card deck. This card's going to signify 2 things. 1, how many cubes you can bring from your bag to your play area. They call it from your province to your, I can't remember the terminology.
Court.
Yep, court.
Court, that's right. Bring from your province, aka the bag, to your court, aka your play area. And that's signified by the number of faces on your numbered card here. And 2, it's going to signify the order that we are going to take our turns in. So if you draw, is 13 the highest LBS, you said?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so if you play a 13, you're the first one to go no matter what. And if you play a 1, you're the last one to go. All those cards can be played once a game. So once they're played, they're out. I think there might be like 1 power card that maybe brings like 1 of your cards back to your hand, but that's pretty much the rule. Upon your turn, you're going to do 2 things. You're going to draw one of these cards at the top here, kind of like these action cards. All of them will rotate except for the 5th card here, which is the Move the King card. These cards are going to do 2 things. 1, they're going to tell you how many cubes you can play on the board. You can see there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll tell you how many cubes you can play on the board. The cubes are played in adjacent territories to the king, or can be placed in the Castillo. The Castillo is this awesome castle-looking thing, but for the purposes of Tabletop Simulator, we decided to dispose of that because it doesn't really work that well. We created a blind box here at the bottom of the screen that's going to signify the Castillo. So again, you play the number of cubes signified here into an adjacent territory or in the Castillo. And then you're going to you optionally can do the action that's written on the card. And that can be done in any order. You can play the cubes first or do the action first. And the action is optional. All right. After completing that order of sequence of events, goes to the next person, and you move on from there. There's a few cards that give you opportunities to score, but for the most part, we're only going to be scoring after the third, sixth, and ninth round. The way you score is the number of cubes you have in a territory. So let's take like Valencia here. Let's say yellow has 2 cubes and red has 1. Yellow's in a score 5 and red's in a score 3. And nobody's in third place, so we're not going to score this 2 here. Every territory just has it right on there how many points it scores. If 2 players tie, you split the next tier down. So let's say red has 2 and yellow has 2. They both get 3 points. So pretty easy. The only other little maybe quirk with scoring is the fact that during the scoring rounds, if you win the territory that your big cube is, called the Grande, you get 2 additional points. So it's good to win those areas. Also, if you win an area that the king's in, the territory the king is in, you get an extra 2 points as well. So it's possible, let's say the king's here, yellow has their Grande here, and they win this area. It's possible that they could get 4 extra points for that, as well as the points for winning. All right. And Chris, I looked it up. El Grande in Spanish means the large.
Yeah, I
If you were
know.
wondering.
I do know, but thank you.
I put that in a Google Translate. That's what it came
No,
out
did
as.
you worked real hard on that, didn't
Yeah. It can also mean the big.
Yeah, I would say more the big than the large one.
Okay. You guys know better than me. All right.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that history / language lesson there. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I could have done a little bit of research on the history of this game. There's some stuff with 15th century Spain.
Well, you got to save
Grandes.
it too, because I know that we eventually want to cover this game in more detail. So
Exactly.
don't spoil it for too many people.
We will. Is anybody playing as Grain?
No.
Or are these just an example? Okay. All right. So do we feel ready to start, guys?
Yeah.
Yes, but we do start with some people in our court, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah. Do you know the number of that LBS?
I think it's 7, but I could be wrong there.
Yeah, probably should have done some research prior to starting the stream, but let's check real quick.
I don't have the rules here because I'm not at home.
Yep. And Chris asked us prior to turning the stream on, but the region the king is in is considered what do they call it? Taboo. So you cannot put under no circumstances put cubes in the king's region.
Yeah, you don't want to threaten the king with knights, right?
Exactly. There's probably some story reason. Okay.
Well, the
7.
idea is you're not scheming while the king is watching.
Right.
Jeez.
Or maybe you are. You just too chicken to get him that close. Nissa has 7. Well, Nissa said 7.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's go with it.
It's because there's 10, but you put 2 on the board and 1 on the 6 extract, and then the rest are yours to use.
Okay. Let's go with it.
All right. Now just to decide who starts.
LBS, you keep calling yourself the self-proclaimed El Grande master.
No, I didn't.
No, he was so excited when we were playing this
I
game.
was just trying to get people to play it. So I succeeded in that.
You did. You've done better at getting Adam to play games than I have. So
This is not true. Okay. So is everyone ready to play Power Card?
Is our card that we pick in our hand random or?
Nope. You choose, and remember
You choose.
every card you play with a few exceptions, if you can pull it back or something, can only be played once a game.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the
Okay.
game. I know.
Maybe it's good also to, I don't know if you have read already the cards that are up for this round.
Say it again, LBS.
Just
I don't
read
know
off
if
the
everybody
card.
has read already the cards that are up this round, because that's
Oh, yeah, not a bad idea.
quite important for when you're betting
Yep. So
in which order you want to go.
Yeah, good call. So the one card lets you move up to 5 caballeros, which are the cubes, from any one region, which isn't going to be huge right now, but down the road it will be. The second card, your fellow players must remove 2 of their own caballeros from any region and send them back to the provinces, decide secretly. So you take them off the board, put them back in their hand.
Yeah, and it has to be a region where you're at.
Right.
You can't select a region where you're not in.
Right, exactly. The third scoring option, or the third card, is it's special scoring. You can choose any one region to be scored, which obviously makes a lot of sense to choose an area that you're the majority in. So that's a way you can get early scoring. Number 4, the Grande, which, Chris, for clarification, means large or big.
Yeah, thank you.
You can move your Grande to a different region. So you can move that around, maybe a region where you plan on trying to dominate. And the 5th card never changes. Move the king to any other region you want. All right, guys. So play your card face down if you could, and we'll all flip it once.
Can you do that because of duplicates?
You actually play in turn order, so we just need to decide who's first player, and we go clockwise from there.
That's right, LBS. Thanks for rule checking me. So
make sure we all make fun of him for that.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna draw cards until we get a 1 through 4. And 1's Chris, 2 is LBS, 3 is Anissa, and 4 is Fly. 3. Anissa, you're first. We'll go clockwise order.
Oh, okay.
Just play a card from your hand. And when Anissa plays a card, you can't play the same number. All right, so 9. Fly. 6, Chris. 10. And LBS.
Yeah, I'll go first.
11.
I knew he was going to do that.
So everyone can grab the amount of cubes from the bag equal to the number of faces in your card. So like Anissa would get 2, Fly would get 3. Chris and LBS would get 1. All right. And LBS gets to choose a card first. Just make sure you guys have like a discard pile to put this stuff.
I picked the king's card.
All right.
Okay. Really not the move I thought you were going to do.
I'll be nice.
I mean, I'm okay with either.
Let me place 5 cards. So 5 caballeros to the adjacent regions. I like this. 1 here. 1 here.
1 more.
That's 4. I put 1 in Casilla.
Okay.
Then I move the king to Catalonia.
Can you place those anywhere you want, or
only in regions adjacent to the king?
Or the Castillo, which is a blind box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my turn.
And Fly, you can do that in any order you want. So he could have, if LBS wanted to, he can move the king first and then place his cubes, but he chose to, strategy-wise, to place them and then move the king.
Yeah. As long as you complete like the one action before you do the other. So you can't place half and then move and then place the other.
Okay.
Exactly. So to Chris.
I'm going to pick special scoring. So I'm going to score my home region, And since I am the only one there, I get 5 plus 2 with my Grande. So
That's right.
Basque County. Let's me.
Chris, that equals 7.
Thank you. Wow. Not only on language, but math.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look, I did it. Feel happy for me.
And
All
you
right.
get to place 3.
Yes, I do. I am going to. We will place 2 in the blind box, and 1 was on Aragon. So that is my turn.
Awesome. Over to Anissa. So
Okay.
you can choose one of those cards.
Okay, stick all the good ones.
Now,
Hey,
can
you
you?
know what? I'm gonna just do this one. The fellow players must remove 2 from any region and send them back to the provinces.
All right.
Okay. So Anissa, you can do place the cubes first or do that first, whichever one you want.
I'm gonna do that first because I want to
Okay.
know.
Sure. So everyone has to remove 2 caballeros from any region and put them back in your hand.
Can we split them?
Yep. This is any region, so unless check me on that LBS, but
Yeah, you have to pick a region where you are in, but if you have less in that region, then that's okay, as long as you
Okay.
are in the region.
So if
You
I
can't
pick,
you can't pick an empty one.
okay, so if I picked Aragon here, I would just
That'd be
remove this
okay.
1 cube, and then
Yeah.
that's my turn, right? I don't have to take another from Basque County.
Yeah, correct. That's how I know the rules from the rulebook.
okay, we'll take LBS's word since he's the master.
Since it says decide secretly, does this mean you guys do it simultaneously?
Yeah, so we put it down here, the cards,
Yep, so use your
and we
place
flip
card.
when everybody's ready.
Yep. So fly, you don't really have a choice.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I have to remove those 2 now.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. Completely. Am I
Well-
back again?
Technically, granted, we know what you're gonna do. Not in your bag, in your play area.
So you get to place them later.
Yeah, technically you're supposed to put one of
Actually, it's
those.
back to the provinces, not the
Yeah,
court.
back to the province, back to the back.
Oh, okay,
Back to
sorry.
the back. Okay. Oh, I think it was.
All right.
Does your Grande person count as a?
No.
Nope.
You can never be sent back.
All that matters for
No.
is that scoring.
I'm sorry. It does matter for scoring
No.
He doesn't
Like-
count as a person.
total. Yeah. Okay.
So you have a
just-
strength of 2 here, not 3.
Yep. Okay.
It gives you those bonus points. That's all that matters.
Right.
All right. So Chris is ready, right? We
Yep.
flip. So I'm moving from Valencia.
I think that's my color bag. Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna put 2 in Argon.
Yep. We'll discard that. All right, fly over to you. Get 2
Yeah.
choices.
What are my options now?
So you can choose card 1 or card 4, and basically you can do the special power written on the card and place cubes equal to the number of cubes on the card. So like with the 4th card, you can place 4 cubes. With this card, you can only place 1 cube. But generally speaking, the power is a little better on the weaker cards for cubes.
I mean, this card Grande is not really helpful, or
What it does is
It depends.
yeah, but right now it's not really helpful. I mean, I can place those 3 and then I can move them, but I can already place them. So what's the point of moving?
I mean, strategy-wise, you could place Like if you're trying to, well, you can only place cubes right now in Aragon or Valencia. That's your only two options. So it may not make sense to use that power right now, but LBS, check me on that. I'm not a great strategist for this game.
And what
Well,
was Intrigue doing?
I mean, your card options right now are not perfect. I agree with that. Your Grande is mostly like if you are really competing over a region, that is bad for both of you, basically, normally. Sometimes you want to move your Grande out of a region, you can score another region easier and get the 2 bonus.
I mean,
Right
is
now-
it possible to go to Valencia and then
I mean,
play Grande
if I'd give you,
Newcastle?
yeah, that would be possible. If I'd give you advice, then I'd say the only reason you would move it out of Valencia right now is because next round we're going to be placing, until the king is moved, we're going to be placing in Aragon or Valencia, all of us. So maybe you don't want your Grande in a region where the rest is going to place as well. But then you do have to find a way to get your normal cubes, your little ones, into the region you're moving your Grande in, because your Grande alone, he does not score. If that makes any sense.
Yep.
And if you are like, both powers are useless to me now, then I would suggest just picking the highest one and get the most on the board.
Because you don't have to do the action on the card, correct?
Right. Optional.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Okay.
Yep. That's probably what I would do, Fly. Yeah, and keep in mind, even though it has 4 symbols on it, you can only move 3 because that's all you have in your province right now.
But did you start with 7 though, Fly?
Yeah, we're.
Because you should have more.
Yeah, he's right.
Because you drew 3 new ones. You started with 7 and still draw these 7 out of your bag.
Yeah, Fly, did you grab 7 to start?
I flipped. I picked 3 units because you said see here.
Everyone
symbols.
starts with 7, so you should have had 10 after you drew this card.
Oh.
Yeah, so pull out 7 of them and
Ah, shoot. I'm gonna stop.
See, okay.
so you can still place 1 more if you
Yep.
wanted to.
In Aragon or Valencia.
Or in the
Or
castle.
the Castilla.
Yep.
I can place 1 here.
You
No.
cannot.
Nope, because it's not next to the king's territory.
Yep. You can't play.
Oh, okay.
Castile, they meant this
The
box down
black
here.
box.
It's the Castillo, I think they call it. The castle.
All right.
Okay, that's it.
Yep. And keep in mind the Castillo scores. And it also allows you to move blocks into any territory you want, except for the one that the king's in. All right, so that ends the round. So this gets discarded. And we flip over new cards. And I think, LBS, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Fly goes first, right? Because he went last in the round. He places a card first.
I believe so.
Yes.
But I'm
That's
not
right.
100% sure. It's
Okay.
either the first one or the one that went last.
I think it's the one that went last. So Fly, you choose whatever card you want. And all right, so 9. Over to Chris. I'll move the round marker too. Sorry. $11. LBS.
I'm going to go with a 5.
5. And Anissa. Oh, I always forget. Sorry.
So far, we've got a 6, an 11, and a 5.
Yes.
Yep.
Nope, 9.
Oh, that's a 9. Okay.
Yep.
9.
It's easiest if you put your new one on the old one.
Yeah, if everyone can do
That
that.
we
it'd
only
be-
see one. Only see one number.
LBS, how long have you been playing this game?
It's actually one of the first games I ever played before I started like board gaming. I
Cool.
didn't own it back then, but someone
Mhm.
introduced me to it on our local gaming group, and I instantly enjoyed it back then. But I never, for some reason, never got it myself. And then, like 3 years ago, I came across the big box edition.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, I gotta pick this one up. But it's actually after Catan and Carcassonne, it's one of my first board games I've played.
Cool. I think didn't it win the Spiel des Jahres like in '97 or something?
Could be. I
think
don't
it
know.
did. I could easily Google it right now, but I'm not going to.
Anissa.
So
Nissa grabs the first pick.
Nissa's going first. So Nissa's a reminder, you can't move any more cubes in your bag, which you don't really need right now anyway. But you get to go
we'll take
first.
the cubes.
So Nissa, you get first crack at the power cards up here. We should probably read them real quick. So power card 1 is Intrigue. Move any 3 caballeros on the boards. That could be yours or an opponent's. Just one territory. They don't say. I think it's just one territory. Second one is provinces. You can send one caballero from each player from any region back to the provinces, so back to the bag. 3 is special scoring, so you can score the Castillo. So if you feel like you're winning the Castillo after this, or whenever your turn is, you could do a special scoring. 4 is special scoring. We'll immediately score. Each player secretly chooses a region to score. If a region is chosen by multiple players, it's not scored. So you could try to screw somebody over, or choose a region you think you can win in. Get some early points, and then fist the king card as always. So it's up to you, Anissa.
All right.
Choose wisely.
Yeah.
The first region, the first card, sorry, by the way, is you can move them from anywhere as long as they're not in the king's region.
Right, but just one region adjacent, right?
No. They can move all over the board.
Okay.
You can even move them into the Castillo.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do the people thing first. And I'm going to put 3
Which
into the
card are you
Castillo.
taking?
So you're choosing.
Oh, sorry. I'm doing this one.
Okay. So place 3 cubes first if you want. Come on, Anissa. Not even close.
Okay, I put them in. And they just drag themselves out.
I'm joking.
No control over that.
They didn't want to go in.
And then obviously I will now score the Castillo.
Okay.
Now, question: do these move afterwards, like a normal Castillo scoring, or do they stay in there?
I believe they stay in there, right, LBS?
Yeah, they go back in.
Okay.
So we check.
We check. All right, so Nissa, you win, so you get 5 points. Chris gets 3.
I moved mine up.
All right. LBS gets 1.
Let me just take this and discard it, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
And we go
remove the green
to-
tracker from.
Yep, I believe Flyer next, I think.
No, I'm next. I have 11.
What are you, 11? Okay.
Yep.
So make sure you take 1 cube, Chris.
I already did.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I think I'm going to take 5. So I will take the king and move it first.
Okay.
Then I will place.
That's 4.
I put 1 in the Castile.
All right. That's 5. And Chris, in case you're wondering, in Spain, that's cinco.
That's 5 Cinco.
Yep.
You did your
Okay.
research.
Okay.
Oh,
Good.
hours of research. All right.
You got jokes tonight, Adam.
I've always got jokes. All right, fly.
That's debatable.
With that card here, can I move 3 more caballeros to the map instead of
Yeah,
only
you
4?
can move any on the board. So
So-
whether they're yours or someone else's.
So
Yeah.
the restriction is always maximum 4, and you can't get more on the board each round. or-
Well, in this case,
5 with the King's Guard.
Okay, but that's the restriction. You can't get more.
there's a old Castile 6. Is that what you mean? Like the max? Oh, right. So 4 is the most you could play if you play this special scoring card. So you could put all 4 in Old Castile and then score it and get 6 points, and Chris would get 4. Or you could. There's multiple ways to play it.
Yeah, but that's not what
But
I'm
if
asking
the
for.
King's Guard was still available, then you could place 5, and that is the max. It's never
Right.
going to be more. These
Right.
cards are always going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking about this unit here.
Oh, yep.
My
That's obvious.
caballeros. I want to place as maximum as I possibly can. So that's what I'm asking for. How
So-
many can I place?
4 is the most right now you could do. If you play this card here.
You can only place them through cards, so they really
Oh,
are
okay. So if I pick that card, I can place 4. But when I pick that card, I can only place 2. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Exactly.
These
I
cards add them
see.
to your pool, and these cards are what let you place them.
Yeah, a little tricky. There's like 3 places you're moving cubes. Bag to play area to here.
So can I place 4 of them before I pick that card here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
you pick the card, and it's your choice. Do you want to place the 4 cubes first, and then do the action, or do the action and place the 4 cubes? In this case, it makes a lot of sense, obviously, to place the cubes and then do the action. Right?
Let me see. I mean, for me, it would possibly make more sense to place my units first before I play that card.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So you just choose it. Say like I'm doing this one. Yeah, there you go.
So okay.
Alright.
All right.
Okay. Now we have the special scoring.
Now, can we pick areas outside of what we control?
You can pick any area.
Yeah. See,
Okay.
it's like
So
Chris-
people could try to mess me up and pick where the king's
could.
at because
They could.
They could. So it's like, what's more important, getting points or trying to screw you or something? If it was me, I tried to screw Chris, but that's just me.
Well, yeah, I know. That's just you.
So everybody pick.
But that person would then lose the ability to score points as well, right? So it's not just hurting.
Where do I pick the card?
You pick a stack here.
Grab a stack here.
Nope.
And
Sorry, I'll spread them all for you. And you just flip it over.
so that would hurt them too to be able to do that because of.
And then you search it and you pick your.
Yeah. Okay. I see.
That's right, Chris. They'd be sacrificing their own scoring to hurt someone. Which again makes a lot of sense, but all right.
Nope. That went.
So I picked my card.
I have mine.
All right. Everybody ready?
Is everyone ready?
Yep.
All right. Basque, Granada, Seville, and Valencia. So nobody had a duplicate.
Darn, I was really hoping one of you guys would block it still. Or maybe they would counterplay.
If
Oh, well.
Anissa, if you're not willing to do it, then
No,
don't
I
be
was
throwing-
going to do it, and then I was just like, wait, what if we all do it? And then we just all kind of waste it.
All
I
right.
also thought, like, what if they don't play their own card to trick someone else into doing it?
I almost picked if it wouldn't have been for Fly taking this spot here, I almost did it just to be safe.
Well, it worked. You didn't pick.
I would have
the
liked
card
that if you
so-
did.
Yeah, because I would have had the area with 6, and so I was like, yeah, I'm losing 3 points from that, but if someone's trying to screw me over,
All right. So Chris goes big and gets 9.
Yeah, so
I
so-
do-
Just take these one by one. So yeah, let's just do Basque first. Chris gets 9 for that. Then we'll do Granada. So LBS gets 6. Then we'll do Seville. Anissa gets 4. And
Let's
LBS
do-
gets. Oh, yeah, sorry. You're right. 6 for Anissa. 3 for LBS on that one.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep. Careful, guys. Anissa, what is going on? Those cubes. All right, and then we'll do Valencia, which is 7 for Fly. I don't know why they don't clearly mark the victory points.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, they did that in the new edition. But
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Huge
some of the
upgrade.
old school games do that, where it's like every 5, and you're just like, I counting's hard. Stop it, board.
All right.
all right.
So last is LBS.
Yeah. Still a hard choice. I'm gonna go with this one,
Ooh.
the number 1. I can place 1,
Yep.
which will be going in the Castillo.
What happened to my card I didn't use before?
Oh, I'm putting everything in the stack.
I thought it remained in my pool.
Oh, okay.
No, not that card. That one before.
If you don't use the ability or thing, then it still gets discarded. You only have that 1 round to use it.
Oh, I see. Okay. Sorry. Yeah,
There is
so-
one exception. There's one exception card, but that's clearly written on the card.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There's
And
no-
now I get to move 3 caballeros. So I move one of my own. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to move that one. Move yellow 2 up here.
That's
Smart.
not nice. That's not nice.
Hey, he's picking the lead in Old Castile, which will probably change right now, but
Mine up here. That's my move.
you only moved 2, right?
No,
No. I moved 2
down.
from yellow and 1 from myself.
Yep.
Okay. All right, round 3, guys. So after this round, we'll do a scoring on every territory and the Castillo. All right. And LBS is going to place cards first. So the cards this time are...
Nope. Oh, yeah, I was lost.
Yeah, you went last.
All right. I'm still reading that.
No problem. So card 1 is move up to 5 caballeros from any one region. So you just pick one region and move up to 5 out of it to wherever you want, yours or opponents. Number 2 is your fellow players must send all their own caballeros from one region back to the provinces. Each player decides which region decides secretly. All right. Third one is special scoring. Score all the 4 regions. So any region on the map with a 4 victory points for first place, which is like Seville, Galicia, and Catalonia are going to score. Number 4 is mobile scoreboard. You can place a mobile scoreboard on the board or move one that is there. So basically,
It's these over here, right?
Yep. So there's these mobile scoreboards. You can choose one and place it over any existing scoreboard, either help yourself or hurt somebody else. And 5 doesn't change.
There's also a scoreboard which is a 4. So if that one gets placed before the other card gets played, then that one also counts.
Yep. All right. So LBS is placing his...
Yeah, and we're going big this time. We're going 13.
Yeah,
Holy
I wondered
moly.
if that was the choice.
Yeah, I'm sad now.
All right. Anissa? She has 4 currently in her play area. What is she going to do? Whoa. All right, Fly.
Fly, you're gonna make this real interesting for me. You let me know what you're gonna do, and
Don't tell him, Fly, under any circumstance.
12. Ooh, so you're
12.
definitely lost.
Over to Chris.
let me pull this one card out.
Woo!
yeah, right timing.
Right, let me maximize that.
All right, so scoring round, LBS goes first.
All right, so I pull no
Yes.
new ones.
No cubes. Yep.
Unsurprisingly, I'm gonna move the king again.
Yeah, I wondered if that's what you were gonna do.
So I'm gonna place up to 5.
Yep. And he can move the king first or second. It's his choice, or not at all.
Oh.
Which
I'm gonna take that one by force and place 3 in the Castillo. And
okay.
then I move the king back to Catalonia.
All right. Over to
That is my
Fly.
turn.
Right. What's this card doing? A fellow player must send all of their caballeros from one region back to the provinces. What's
Essentially,
happening here?
we all secretly pick one of our regions that contains cubes,
Yeah.
and then we flip them, and whatever region you selected, all of the cubes from that area have to vacate and go back to your bag.
Yep.
From your own units or All
your fellow
units. Or...
players. So you would not have, if you picked that one, you would not have to place.
Yep. It's like,
But like we would get to choose, right? So
Okay, let's make an example for, let's say, Galicia. I pick that.
No. You don't get to pick. We get to pick our location. So if you were to draw this card, you say, okay, everyone else pick a region. So we'll all secretly pick a region. And then whatever region we picked, we'll flip it over. And that is the region we have to vacate. You don't get to decide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like,
let's say you pick New Castile.
You pick that card.
And you don't have a unit
No. I believe it's got to be somewhere you have a unit, right, Adam?
yes. So Chris, Chris has 3 choices.
Yeah, I could pick Gasiel.
I see.
And if I did that,
Chris is Galicia.
Galicia, my apologies. If I were to do that, then I would not score that region because my cubes would be removed.
I see. I picked that card.
All right. So, in any order, you can place 4 cubes adjacent to the king, and then put down a special scoring tile wherever you want. There's 2 choices. So you can do that first or second.
So if I pick that one, I can change here on Valencia. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Let me see. Yeah, let's do it.
You can actually change any region as long as it's not the king's region.
Yep.
Could you place it on Portugal as well?
No, Portugal is sort of an expansion region.
So I think there's one card, Chris. So first of all, for those of you watching at home, and a little bit of an educational session for Chris, Portugal is actually a different country than Spain.
I know that.
It's not a region within Spain. I think there's one card where there's like you can have something to do with Portugal, but
yeah, based on the rules video we watched, you could place it there at any time, but it won't score until a mobile is on there. From what I saw, it's one of these cards. Put one on there.
Right.
So I can place only in Valencia and Aragon at the moment.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
which is kind of limiting, but remember, you can draw other cards that maybe let you move cubes later and that kind of thing. So.
Okay.
All right, Anissa, where are you going?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and do the intrigue. Take
I wanted that one.
all
Anissa.
of these yellows and move them anywhere but here.
Where?
That's not nice. That's not nice at all.
Didn't Anissa go after you in Game of Thrones too?
Yeah. Well, no, not really. She tried and she kept failing, but.
Ooh.
Hey, it's the thought that counts. So yeah, I did that,
Right.
and then
Anissa, did you place your 1 cube?
no, I have not yet. I'm gonna put it where it's gonna be safe in the Castillo.
I am not a fan of Anissa.
At least I don't target you every game. I just happen to have needed to targeted you then.
Well, Blue, you should do something. You're screwed at the moment.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a way that I can make Anissa take all your dang.
Old Castile, you're not first. Galicia, you're not first. Here, you're not first. Kind of bad. And I thought I was a bit bad.
Let's see, does this score?
I think this will screw Anissa over. I'm going to pick the second spot here, provinces.
I like how
whatever
Fly
it's
is just
called.
rubbing it in.
So everyone needs to secretly select one of their regions, and that region's going to lose all of their cubes.
Okay, that's easy. I already picked my one.
Ah.
Right. So everyone secretly pull out a card and put it face down. That region card.
It says all units, if I'm correct.
All of them.
Fellows, and yeah, it's all the units. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you three have one. Go ahead and flip it. Yeah, that's what I thought you'd do. Get those cubes out of there.
I mean, yeah, I knew that was coming. That's why I did it. I was okay with. That's why I didn't put a cube down on the board because I was like, I'm gonna lose it immediately. No need to put it on the board. That and I also
And
wanted
they're
to-
gonna remove completely.
Yeah, into
Yep.
the bag.
Back to the bag.
Okay.
And then I'm going to place. I did not select my 6. I apologize. I was like, I don't have cubes to place. That is not correct. So what is that? 5. I need one more. And then I will place 2 cubes into here.
Now that it's empty anyway.
Yep. All right. So now we go to the scoring round.
Actually, I lied. I'm going to take 1 and put it. I'm going to put the other in the Castile.
All right. So now we go to the scoring round. So the first thing we do, if you follow the little iconography here, is we score the Castillo. So
Wait, do we need to decide before where we're going before or after that?
Before.
Okay.
that's yep.
So
Sorry.
we decide now. Now that
Yeah.
we still don't. I mean, maybe you've got track, maybe not.
Wait, quick question. Do the rules about being adjacent to the king still apply, or is it just a new
No.
preference?
Any region, but if you pick the king's region, they go back into your province. So,
don't
advice: don't pick the king's region.
Ever.
Don't screw over.
and they all go into one space, correct?
Yep. All or
Yeah.
nothing.
Have to go into the one region.
All right. So has everyone selected their?
Picking
province.
mine. There it is.
And LBS, do we? And I can look this up easily, so I apologize for relying on you. But
So
do we?
what are we going to pick now?
Do we reveal first and then score it?
We reveal, then they move, or then we move the show what are in the Castillo, and then we score the Castillo,
Right.
and then we move the cubes.
Perfect.
And it does not have to be an area you control, right?
It can be any area except for the king's region.
So what are we picking now? I didn't get it. Sorry.
So we are going to take all these cubes out of the Castillo, which is just the invisible box. We're going to score it based on the scoring here. And then all of your cubes in the Castillo are going to move to one region that you're going to pre-select.
Well, okay. I don't think I have any here, so
Yeah, so you
Okay.
pick a card, but for you it doesn't matter.
I can't confirm or deny that.
You can fool us by picking a card and making us believe you have them in.
Right.
okay. Yeah, well, then go pick one.
Tell Chris you're going to Aragon or something.
You're going to bomb his region.
I just want everyone to
I
know
didn't
that
know I
this
could
is a
place
6 slot,
units
so-
in here. I didn't get that part.
I guarantee you,
So
Chris is not on camera. He has a notepad where he's been tracking this the whole
I have
time.
been. I'm writing everything down. I'm like counting cubes over here. It's fine.
you found your new passion, I see.
Yeah, cube counting, like card counting, but slightly different.
Yep.
All right, so we
At
ready
least they
to
won't
reveal?
kick you out for that.
Yep. Has everyone selected their region?
Yep, I got mine over here.
All right. So we reveal, right, Fly? Or LBS?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Flip. Seville.
Nada. Ooh.
Seville. Okay. All right, so now we're going to reveal what is in the Castillo, which Chris already knows from writing it down. All right, so LBS has the most.
I should have actually done the other one.
What? You
All
won.
right. Yeah. I selected the wrong region
Right.
actually. but-
I did too.
So take your. So LBS gets 5 points. Don't forget to do that.
Oh, Anissa, you and I tied.
All right.
Yeah.
And Chris and Anissa tied, so you guys get 1 apiece. All right. And then place your cubes in the region you pre-selected.
Get your red cube out of my way.
I feel like a rivalry is developing between Chris and Anissa. I kind of like it.
But he still took over the Valencia region.
I didn't take it over. I actually miscounted. I thought I had one more cube than I did.
you
I
should've
actually,
Brad
I actually
had one
meant
less cube than he did, so
I actually meant to select that region, but I for some reason I went for Seville. Perhaps I did have too few hours of sleep.
So Europeans, as much as you like El Grande, get your sleep and then play.
hmm
Don't be like LBS. Okay.
I'm having my coffee now, so next round I promise I'll do better.
Right, you've wired yourself up.
All right. So first we're going to score Galicia, and Fly and Chris are going to split 2 points apiece. All right, then we're going to go to Basque County, and Fly
Anissa's
gets
fault.
Fly gets 5 points. Chris gets 3. All right, and then Aragon.
I get 5 points.
Chris gets
A
5.
very productive little soldier.
It was. That was smart. Catalonia is all LBS, so he gets 4 plus 2 plus 2. So that equals 8, or for Chris, ocho in Spanish.
Ocho?
Yep.
Ocho? Okay.
All right. And then Old Castile. LBS gets 6. Chris gets 4.
I'm
Then
chasing Chris. They're on the score track.
Stay away from me, LBS.
New Castile is this is the most productive cube. LBS gets 7 for 1 cube.
I was happy nobody moved into there with
That was my other
Yeah,
thought.
that
But
was-
like I said, I thought I had 5 cubes. So I thought Valencia was it.
Yep. That's 20 years of El Grande playing.
Throughout Granada instead of Newcastle somehow.
All right, Seville. LBS gets 4, Anissa gets 3.
Oh, we missed Valencia, right? Or is that
Did we?
later? Oh, that's later.
It's
on.
last.
Okay.
Yep.
You're correct.
Hey, I'm just going by the board, LBS. Don't question me.
4, right?
Yep.
I did that.
All right. And then, what is it? Granada. Anissa gets 6, LBS gets 3. And then Valencia's last.
And we
It's a
both
tie.
split 4.
Look at 4. Does Fly get the 2 bonus points, LBS?
No, you have to be the winner, not
Clear
tied.
winner. Okay. All right. So that's everything. Moving to round 4.
Feels like falling behind quite strongly in the first counting round. Okay.
That's a learning game.
Well, I
you've
didn't
been
know
up-
about that box here that you can just put units in there. I
Ah.
just thought you have to do something like special.
Oh,
Special so didn't know that hard.
sorry, brother.
No problem.
It's a learning game.
No,
Don't
no,
worry.
you can still do it twice.
We'll all play again. All right.
You both are too far behind. That's
LBS has
much.
20 years of El Grande history.
But now I've painted a target on my back.
Yep.
And Chris is right up the lead.
And Chris is just a board game aficionado. So, all right. So let's go on to the next round. So I'm supposed to be tracking this stuff. Do you guys remember who went last?
I played last.
Okay. So Chris, you reveal a card first.
I'm just going to read these really quick. Move any 4 of your own cubes on the board. Oh, interesting. Okay.
The king returns.
Yep. I should probably be reading these, but I'm in the chat room. So, yep. Intrigue. Move any 4 of your own caballeros on the board. So you can just take any of your caballeros, move them wherever you want, as long as it's not in the king area. 2 is the king returns. The fellow players must send 3 caballeros back to the provinces. They can take them from any regions and or from the court. So the court's being your play area. 3 is special scoring. Score all the 6 and 7 regions. That's huge for those that are in those regions. 4 is power cards. Take 1 of your power cards from the discard stack back to
But
your
if we
hand.
pick a region with, let's say, only 1 or 2, then we don't have to remove 3 units. Is that correct?
Must.
Uh,
let's see.
you
Well,
can
does it-
split it.
Or does it have to be always 3 units?
Yeah, I think it has to be 3, but it can be from any regions. You're not just picking a region.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
You're just not allowed to move them from the king's region.
Yep. So 4 allows you to get 1 of your power cards back. So that's, I think, the only way to get power cards back in the game. Your numbered cards is to play that. And 5 is the king. Oh, shoot. All right, so Chris, play a power
I
card.
apologize. I'm playing a 7.
Okay. Over to LBS.
No, I'm missing 1 cube. I don't know where I'm at. A 7. I'll go with a 10 on this one.
All right. Anissa?
Okay.
Fly's playing a 2.
All right.
All right, LBS.
So, LBS goes first. He gets 1 cube to
Yeah,
do with as he wishes.
I have 1 cube here, which I'm missing. I don't know where that one went. It's not in the Castillo, I think.
I bet Anissa stole it.
But
That's my.
I mean, you can
Nice.
check that, right, Adam? Whether it's in the Castillo or not, because
Yeah, it's not in there.
It needs to be out.
It's possible it was grabbed by. I don't know.
Did it
Because
accidentally
I had
get?
5 in the.
Did it accidentally get
Castillo,
added
so
to
that's
the
correct.
Castillo the last time?
I don't think so. I was pretty good
No,
about it.
because there's right now there's 12 on the board for me.
Okay.
I removed 1. I started with 2, and I placed 11.
Right. Okay.
So that is correct, and I also counted my cards. I added 5. I start with 12, and I placed 11.
Okay. So is everybody cool with him grabbing 2?
Yeah, I'm fine with.
And so I got There should still be 1 here. I don't know where it went.
Anissa probably deleted it or something.
Anissa murdered it in cold blood.
See, things that are false. If I was going to murder anyone's pieces, it would be blues.
Oh my gosh.
Obviously.
So you still don't hate me. That is good. That is
Yeah.
good to know.
LBS is the one with experience. This is my first time playing this. Look at him; he's already ahead of me in this.
Yeah, I know, but I
Yeah,
gotta fight my battles one at a time.
I was even surprised you guys let me get away with 8 and still going first. Because I am picking this one, of course. And we are scoring those regions right away.
Yay! Oh, not yay, but also yay.
So all the 6, 7, and 7 regions are scored.
Yep. So should we start with
Old Castile?
Old Castile? LBS gets 6. Chris gets 4. And then New Castile, LBS gets 7.
Yeah, that's
It's almost like
a
he planned
tough
this.
round. That's a tough
Something.
round. I should have taken it. I didn't
All right.
think about it.
And then Chris
No,
and
I placed
Fly.
first. I couldn't.
Yep. Chris and
Valencia
Fly.
is
It's
8.
8. That's right.
It's
Yep.
an 8.
Doesn't count.
It's even higher.
And then
But Granada does. So Anissa gets 6. LBS gets
So
3.
I mean, there's the 7, but we only get when you first get points, or
no, it's
So
it's an 8. It's not a 7.
It got
Just-
replaced by a movable
oh,
board.
okay.
It's
I see.
even higher.
Yeah.
It's too high.
Yeah.
I see.
Artificially high.
And I get to place 3, but I only have 2. So
Yeah.
that will be my max. I will place
It's like if your cheats are not working properly, I see.
1 in Aragon and 1 in the Castilla.
Get away from my Spurses, LBS.
I'm just visiting you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I'm bringing cookies.
Yep.
Okay.
You're free to take it over again.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's my turn.
Do you guys want to hear a really terrible joke?
Sure.
So Chris is a big YA fiction fan.
oh my
fa-
gosh.
His favorite territory is Aragon, because that's his favorite book.
It's actually one of my favorite series. So yeah.
I knew it.
It's spelled incorrectly though. It's E.
It is a good
I
book.
know.
I can't. The movie. Is,
The movie was.
The movie
I
was
can't say
horrendous.
that on
I
the
don't
stream here.
actually-
I'm sorry.
I pick book series made into movies that are really horrible because one of my favorite comic and TV series, now comic or anime graphic novel, is Avatar: The Last Airbender, and
we don't talk about that anymore.
the movie was horrendous. I mean, we all know.
Don't talk about this. This is opening wounds.
Yeah. I only need one dragon movie, and that's Reign of Fire.
That is a great dragon movie.
All right, Anissa, your choice.
That is
You get 2 from the bag, and Matthew McConaughey.
I still have never seen this.
Really?
This is the first time I've ever heard that word.
You're a little younger, Anissa, but it was like Christian Bale and Matthew McConaughey. I think like early 2000s movie. That's
Mhm.
pretty cool.
I feel like that's a genre of movie that I just don't watch.
Dragon movies?
No, Christian Bale, Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, usually it's a recipe for disaster, but you know.
All right, we're gonna be a bad person. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do The King Returns because I don't
There is
want to
no
have
bad person here. Only those we like less.
But yeah, I'm gonna do that. So everybody else has to send 3 people back. So
we can take them
yeah.
from any area, correct?
Yeah, you can take them from a combination of your provinces and your court. So that's also a thing.
Yeah.
I don't think you even want to do the court, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, then you don't have to take them from the map.
Yeah, if you were like overflowing, like
So they're
Chris.
just going back to our pool.
right.
2 are back.
Oh,
yeah.
bags.
No, go to the bags.
But what
That
Anissa's saying is
2. I still need to do 1.
So I lost those units. Okay, I see.
what Anissa's saying is if you had a bunch in your court right now, you could put those in the provinces rather than messing with your board.
So he's leaving you in Aragon already.
Okay.
It was a short-lived visit.
Yeah. so that-
Even tourist.
I like the book. Movie's terrible, so I'm getting out of here. All right. And Anissa, you can obviously place 2.
I haven't taken mine away.
Yeah.
oh,
me
sorry.
too.
But so for you, Chris, some free advice. Taking them from your court is actually better, usually, because that saves
Yeah.
you the action of putting them on the map.
Guys, I'm gonna step away for
Yeah.
1 sec. Keep playing.
Yeah, that was my thought. Because I'm still going to collect 3 this turn. And the one drawback would be if I thought I could keep the 5 2 turns in a row, I could just place. But
But there's loads of cards which let them move around. On the
right.
map as well.
Yeah, I'm going to take. That's what I was considering.
Right. We all done selecting?
Yeah, Fly, did you take yours?
Yeah, I took my 3.
Yeah, I think so. From
He's the first one, I
Galicia
think.
and Valencia.
Okay.
All right, we're done. You can place yours, Anissa.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go here.
You cannot.
You have to
gotta
place
go
them next
I
to
have to
the
place it
king.
through the. I always forget that. All right. Well, then we're gonna go here.
I knew
Stop
it.
it.
You can try Aragon again.
Why would I want to go here in this just awful territory of too many people? It's overpopulated. It's
But
just.
unless you hate
What's that card doing here? Take one of your power cards from the discard stack back into your hand.
Your power cards are these here in front of you.
So one of
You
the
can
ones you've
select
already
one.
played.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yep. So if you want to get like one of your high cards back or something, you could do it. Keep in mind those powers are optional. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't take that power, but anything you see, you don't have to do necessarily. And you can take the king card too. It's still in play. But it is Chris's
but we
turn.
have to do. We have to do Chris first. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, don't count me out, folks.
We
I
didn't
got
forget.
really confused because I was like, wait, there are 2. Did Chris already go?
I'm gonna take the king,
All right. So you can move the king first.
and I feel like we need to start diversifying.
Is that what they call it now?
Yeah.
Nah. That one little guy here in New Castile is doing just fine on his own.
Yep. Chris, keep in mind you could put your cubes on first and then move the king if you want.
I know. And I do think I want to do that. I was trying to decide what exactly I wanted, and that's what I want. So I'm going to do 1,
Yeah, sure. He goes to my
2,
region, of course.
3,
I knew it.
4, 5.
Okay.
And then I will put this over here.
Did you get your 3, Chris, for the
I
7
did.
card?
I
Okay.
did. Yes. And then Nissa, you're welcome. I know that.
Rude.
And then that was my turn. So
All right.
I pick that card.
All right.
Mhm.
So you get 4 from your bag. I mean, 4 from your on the board, and choose a power chord. I don't know if it really matters what order you do that.
Pick that
It's up to
card.
you.
12 goes back in. Yeah.
So it goes in your hand. Yep. And then put 4 on the board.
And don't forget, you can also place in the Castile.
Oh yeah. Yeah, thanks.
Yep. Don't you guys feel like this game holds up pretty well? Like,
I mean, once everyone gets the rules figured out, I feel like it's got a
I'm done.
large amount of depth comparatively to how fast this game could go.
yeah,
So
that's what I like about it.
Okay.
All right. All right, guys. So Fly went last, so he gets first dibs this next round.
I've already flipped that
first?
one. I already flipped that one.
Oh, sorry.
To play a
I'll
power
shuffle.
card. Joe.
Let me shuffle these. Okay.
And the ones that are left over, I can't put them in game.
Yeah, if you play a Yep.
I've got 5 units and I could place 4.
You save them for this round, so they're still here.
Okay.
Yep.
And you add the new ones, and then you can. So if you play a higher card now, you get less, but then you can still use this one from your last round. It's on the board.
Yep. So if you played this 2 this round, theoretically, you would add 5 to this one you already have and have 6. And depending on which card you choose, it's how many cubes you place on the board. All right. So this is round 5. The cards are Intrigue. Move all your own caballeros from any one region. So to any other place on the board, except for the king region. 2, special scoring. You can choose one region to be scored, your choice. 3 is special scoring. Score the first position only in all regions, which is pretty big. First place is the only thing that matters. Evict. Choose a region. Your fellow players must move all their caballeros out of this region and move them to another region. Decide secretly. And the king card. Fly, you're choosing your card first. Three. Over to Chris. Five. Ooh, one. Playing it safe. And Anissa.
I need some new troops.
I'm playing 6.
I need to open the door for my king cat.
Yep.
He's getting impatient with his subjects.
Yep. And if Anissa does anything tonight, after this game, she's going to go on Amazon and Rain of Fire. Or preferably buy it. In HD.
Oh, wow.
do they make that in HD?
Probably not.
Remastered
VHS only. All right, Anissa, you go first. Choose 3 from your bag. Choose 3 cubes from the bag, and
Okay, cool deal.
choose your power card. What do they call these cards? Action cards or something? I don't even know.
I think power cards. Yeah, power cards, because the references on this.
And this, I think you
one.
grabbed one too many.
I did. I had 3 before, so I have 6 now.
Okay. I thought you had 2 before. My bad. I couldn't see it over your hand of cards.
Look out, guys. The cube police is out.
She's beating me, so I'm competitive.
Alright,
She's
let's
targeting
see.
me anyways because she's not beating me yet.
I'm very, very far from that right now. Okay, we're gonna do some moving. Move images. I'm gonna put my things down first. I'm choosing the king, by the way, just so you know. So I'm gonna put 4 places.
Okay.
5.
Yeah, 5. My bad. 5.
Remember, you can't place in the... Oh, Anissa?
Oh yeah, I can't place here.
Yeah. So if you're going to place in that region, you got to move the king first. Up to you.
So I'm gonna place in that region. 1. Oh yeah. 2.
We're really
Actually,
scared
no.
of that one guy.
1. I forgot about that, so I should think about that for half a second.
And you had 1. Yeah, okay.
That's 4 for the Castillo.
All right.
All right.
And move the king if you choose to. All right, over to Chris. Make sure you get 4 from the bag.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. Before you do anything, can I move this here instead?
That's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You put it where I didn't want you to put it.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to have a talk.
What?
First, you take over my region, then you put the king there.
What is this then? What is this? This is my home
Yeah,
region.
that was an accident, okay?
If I were to take the special scoring, score the first position in all regions, does that mean ties? I still score the ties?
I don't think so. LBS, do
No,
you know for
ties
sure?
move up to the second spot, and the second spot is
Okay.
considered empty for this one.
Chris, keep in mind, I don't like dictating strategy, but you can also take cards you don't intend on using.
Yeah,
So
I
if you're
know.
like, oh crap, LBS might take that, you could take it, not even use it, and just trash it.
And you'd still get to put your 3 caballeros in.
Yep. Anissa, did you ever own a VHS player?
Yeah, we still have one in the house.
What?
Yeah, it's because it's a combination VHS DVD player.
Wow.
Like, no lie, we always have like a little bit of really old technology. Like, I was using floppy disks in like middle school. I had like brightly colored ones. It was a thing.
What?
From floppy disks to CDs, and then eventually I got a jump drive, but it wasn't until like late middle school, early high school.
Okay,
But we still are living in the same century, or?
I'm gonna take the special card, special scoring card. Let me score. Stop it. One region. I was talking to the purple box. It kept trying to steal it. So I'm gonna place my QBs first, though. 1, 2.
Now you're visiting. That's nice.
And then I'm gonna score Valencia.
Okay, so Chris gets 8. Fly gets 4. No, Fly gets 4.
Doesn't say the. Oh, it says on this region, not the player.
Yeah, it's for the region. So I picked
for the entire region scores.
Okay.
I got you. I got your back, Fly. I'm helping you out.
No, he doesn't fly.
Not really.
If he had your back, he wouldn't be in Valencia at all. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Well,
Alright.
he can
But
help
now
you.
it's,
It's not Gamer Sean. That wouldn't be happening in that game.
Now it's
That's
Fly's
for sure.
turn, and
Yep.
he's taking over.
Over to Fly. So you get
Fly?
5 keeps in the bag, Fly. And guys, it is storming in Kansas City, so if everything dies,
I was gonna
that's what
say it's
happens.
storming here too. So.
What's happening with that card? I am the only one who picks the region, and
You choose the region, and then we
Yes.
have to move out all of our caballeros there. So if we have any, we secretly pick a card where we're moving them to.
oh, okay. See.
So say you pick Aragon, then
Yeah.
then blue needs to move out.
Just an example.
Does it have to be a region you control?
No, he could
Anything.
pick any region, not even a region close to the king. So he could pick Catalonia as well.
Yeah, not even region he's in at all. He could pick anything.
So let's say I pick New Castile.
You
Is that
you
possible?
can't pick that one.
Yeah.
Because
I
the
can't
king
pick
is
that.
there.
King's off limits always.
Damn it, King.
Yeah, that's what they said in France a couple of times.
Well, okay. First of all, I picked that card anyway. That's for sure.
Okay. So you can place your cubes first, or you can evict. I don't know if-
Yeah, I play that card first, and I pick
Okay.
Valencia.
All right.
Well, I'm the only
Luke out of
person
Valencia.
in there, so I can.
Yeah, you don't have to secretly
Yeah, you
pick a
can
card.
just basically say which one you
Yeah.
need.
Yeah, let me see.
Get out of there, damn it. Forever.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna move them in. I'm gonna go visit LBS in his vacation spot. Or his
No,
home, I guess.
get out!
So then I can place 4.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah. 3. I place them in here.
Alright.
And that's it.
All right. Over to LBS. He gets 6. What you already got?
Yeah. The move to Catalonia is a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, I was debating
Messed with
whether
my
or not
plans
to
a
do
little bit.
that, but I figured you didn't have enough first locations to ever pick this one, and so I figured.
I would have maybe if Catalonia was still available.
Yeah, I didn't know if you would because I had a couple of big points on the first one.
Because I would have taken this one over again and then scored 3 of them.
Yeah,
And that would have been big enough for me to do. And then I would have given yellow quite a few points, but he's
Yeah.
behind, so he can do with a few points.
Catalonia is only 4. I guess he
Yeah,
gets,
but it's
Chris,
got
he
my
gets
Grande
6.
in it, so
Yeah.
it's 6 for me. Anyway. I feel like going with this one. So I can place 1.
Yep.
Going to go into Valencia.
Ooh. All right, now he picks 1 region to move all of his caballeros from. If he wants to.
Yeah.
Do you guys think this is what Spain's really like? Like moving cubes around?
it's just mass population moves.
I've never been there,
So-
but
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do that the other way around. So I'm gonna move these. Because the card says I have to move all of them. I'm used to the version where I don't have to move all of them. Oh my God. I'm defending my home base. And then
you
I
can't move
place.
into different regions. It kind of says move all, but
Yeah, I don't think it
Like
says
this
to
means
one
something.
region.
those arrows seem to be going lots of
It
directions.
says from any one region. I
Yeah.
don't think it.
Yeah, so maybe I can split one up.
I would think you'd be able to split.
if you want to.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. All right.
All right. So that's the end of the round, correct?
Mhm.
Yes. So you move on to round 6 for scoring after this round. And LBS picks first. All right, so the cards are Intrigue. Move any 2 caballeros from your court to any region. So that's your play area to any region on the board. So you get 2 extra, I guess. But you can go, I guess the plus side of that is you can go outside the king. Just choose whatever. Second one, Decay of Authority. Your fellow players must send 3 caballeros from their courts to the provinces. So back to the bag from their hand. It's kind of a screw you move. Special scoring. Score the region with the least caballeros. Regions without caballeros are not considered. So right now that would be
Looks like
Galicia or Seville.
Seville.
Grande. You can move your Grande to a different region. So that helps you if you think there's somewhere else you can better get the 2 bonus points. And then King card, obviously. So LBS is picking first. Power cards.
I'm going with it as well.
All right. Anissa? It's a 1. That's Uno, Chris.
Uno.
All right, over to Fly.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Sorry. Why do you pick 12? What do you want to do first, LVS?
He wants to
What
hold
do
on
you-
that king slot. So if you have the king slot, take it from him. Put it on Valencia.
Maybe.
Get yourself the bonus.
Maybe I'm leaving him an opportunity to get the king slot.
Yep. Don't go on LBS's head, Fly. It's dangerous territory.
Yeah.
What's the point?
People have gone
Kickstart?
crazy in there.
I mean, I could place 5, but I only have
But you get double.
2, so
You get 2 bonus points if the area you control has your Grande, and you get 2 bonus points for having the king. So you would get 8, 12 for the king being in Valencia.
Yep.
And you secure that region for the rest of the round.
Don't
Yeah.
put anything in it.
Keep in mind this is a scoring round, so it's not like
oh yeah, so nobody can score place any
Right.
units in there.
exactly.
So,
Exactly. And you dictate as well where the players can place.
yeah, let's do that.
All right, 13 from
round.
Fly. Over to Chris.
Well, I think that made my decision really easy.
3. All right.
2.
So Fly's going first. He gets no cubes, but it's his choice of cards.
Yeah, but I can place 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
you choose the 1 card, but yeah.
Even then, in this case, he could place 2.
Yep.
But that's just because the card says it.
Yep. And LBS, correct me if I'm wrong, but
Oh, I left it out so I can see.
sorry. The cubes in your bag are limited for a reason, right? So if you were to run out towards the end of the game,
Yeah.
you're just out.
Yeah,
right?
then you're out. You can't get new ones.
Placing 2 here.
Okay. All right.
Sorry,
Oh.
Anissa.
Over to LBS.
It's cool.
Nice. Well, I wanted to go with 1 card. No, isn't that? We're gonna go with number 4.
All right, so he gets 4, and he can move his Grande to a different region. Vacate
Going into
Catalonia.
purple and
Yeah, the purple hand's annoying.
we move it a bit. Yeah.
Is it
Okay,
the-
so I can place.
Leave it alone.
No. What are you guys running into over there? Is it the...
It's the hidden box
Okay, I think I can get rid of it.
or the hand box. I don't know if it's hidden box.
There's a bunch of hands that we're not using. We can just delete them.
No, it's the box for their hand on the sidebar in this. So.
Yeah, that's salutable.
I am going to put
Adam, you want to get rid of these 2 stacks of cards as well.
2 into the
Yep.
Castillo. And 3 again.
I can't even see this box. I don't know.
And I am
I just
not moving
deleted
my
it.
garments.
Okay,
So-
that's why. Thanks, Anessa.
Okay. I think I'm next.
Wait, let him move his Grande.
Oh, sorry, I placed 1 too many, by the way. I should have 1 in the corner.
3.
Yep.
Are you moving your Grande, LBS?
No, no.
Okay.
Not too many.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, I'm gonna select. I'm gonna select this first slot, and I'm gonna place 1 in here. 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5,
damn
6.
you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm gonna finally take back my area. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, because I can place them in any region.
Yeah.
Right.
Perfect. That is my turn.
Did you get your
So,
1, Chris? Never mind.
I selected. I have my 5 already.
Sorry. Yep. All right.
Oh wow, I didn't expect that I might actually get what I wanted.
All right, so you get 6 Anessa from your bag.
red is looking kind of good right now.
Okay, so this is the one with the least right now.
Currently, yes.
Yes.
At least, yeah.
Yep.
That was my main reason because I picked Sevilla.
But keep in mind, Anessa, if you feel stuck, like the powers you don't like them, you can scrap it and just put your caballeros down and
Yeah, I think I might just pick the one that lets you put the most. And I'm not gonna score it because it doesn't do me any good.
okay.
I'll just put stuff down. I'm gonna chuck 3. Put 1 here.
You have to put next to the king.
Oh yeah, you're right. It moved.
And that was the second reason I picked Sevilla.
All right. I'm gonna put 2 here, and then chuck 1 in the Castillo.
All
All
right.
right. All right, so that's the end of the round. So we're going to the scoring round. So first everybody put down, actually all of you guys played stuff in the Castillo this round, so everyone put down a card on where you want to move it secretly.
What card?
Just a location. So basically all of your cubes you put in the Castillo the last 3 rounds,
Yes.
you're going to move them to one region, and it's your choice.
And if you pick same region, what happens then?
You both go to that region.
Okay, I see. And Valencia is still not possible, I guess.
Right.
All right.
Have to give the king a wide berth.
And we have to put all our units in there,
Yes.
I guess.
You can't split them.
Right. It's all or nothing. Actually, it's all. That's your only choice. There's no nothing.
Well, there's nothing if you select the king's region.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't make my mistake from last time selecting.
You did that.
I wanted to select Valencia and I selected Seville. So if I do that the other way around, I'm in big trouble.
All right, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
flip. Granada, Catalonia, Basque, and Galicia. All right. So I'm going to pull these out of here. So Fly wins. So he gets 5 points. Make sure you take your 5, Fly.
Okay. I'm gonna see.
That's not nice, Fly.
And then LBS gets 3, and Anissa get. I guess
Nope.
Anissa and
This and I tied, so
Chris
she
get
gets
0. And then move your Caballeros. I like it. I really like Fly's approach.
I would have thought Fly would have taken over Newcastle. But he is bound on that region over there.
All right.
Well, I didn't like the attack on my home country, so I have to do some revenge.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
set score.
I completely agree with you. Those that
You don't go for me without revenge.
you go
just
for them
don't.
next round.
All right. So Galicia is worth nothing.
Just remember who's winning right now.
Is that right?
Well, I can't win anyway. 'Cause I'm so far behind.
Well, you're gonna
LBS.
score this round though.
Yeah, LBS, is Galicia worth nothing, or does everybody get 2?
Yeah, they all move to position
Okay.
3, and since position 3 is not anything.
Got it.
here,
Okay, so that's worth 0.
Anissa.
Basque County. Fly gets 5. Chris gets 3. All right. Aragorn the Dragon. Anissa gets 5. Chris gets 4.
And I didn't remember how many units I got there, so I want to be sure to win at least one. That was
I at least
second
know how
place.
much I've got in. I don't always remember what the rest sent in, but
All right. Catalonia. LBS gets 6.
yeah,
Right.
hard
Chris gets
post.
2. Old Castile. Chris gets 6. LBS gets 4. New Castile. Anissa gets 7. Fly gets 4. LBS gets 2. Seville. Anissa and Fly both get 3. Granada.
Score one.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yep, you're right. My bad. Granada. Anissa gets 6. Chris gets 3. LBS gets 1. And then Valencia. Fly gets. Geez, what is it? Like a million?
It's
12?
8 here.
Yeah, 8 plus 2 plus 2.
Oh, yeah,
so
so
12.
it's 12.
Well, he's making leaps now.
Yep. And LBS gets 1 or 4. Sorry.
You're at that 51 slot.
Yeah. So you guys probably see how valuable like getting second and third places. Like that's what LBS is doing in a lot of this.
Yeah.
And it's really valuable.
It's usually costly to fight over a region. It's
Yep.
usually better to like have one in there and be like chipping away points.
Yeah, it's why it's one of the reasons I put the king down here is because that was the area I could diversify in.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, round 7. Let's go into the last scoring round.
So it's also like you used the one card this round as well for. It's also one of the regions these one cards are valuable. It allows you to move all over the board. Although it be a few, you can snack these little points with those cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And again, I lost track, guys. You remember who went last that last round? It was okay.
Yeah, I played a 1.
All right,
Yeah.
so you're first, Anissa. And I'll look at these cards. So intrigue, move two caballeros from your court to any region, or move all of your own caballeros from one region. All right. That's kind of what Chris did last round, but there's another option. Special scoring, you can choose any one region to be scored. So that's pretty valuable, especially for Mr. Fly. Special scoring, score all the 4 regions. So there's 3 or 4 regions you can score. Mobile scoreboard, you can place a mobile scoreboard on the board or move one that is there. That's also so somebody could kind of screw Fly.
Would that be 12 again?
What's that? Yep.
Okay.
But keep in mind this mobile scoreboard, somebody could choose that and move it. So you would be struck with it's still a good scoring space. But not
Yeah,
as good.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I
Right.
still score quite a lot.
Yep. And then the king. All right. And Nissa, you go first.
All right.
At 10.
10. Fly.
So
12.
well,
He wants that scoring space.
big guns. The big guns are coming out.
Yep. Chris?
Yeah. See what I want to do here. What's underneath this special mobile scoring pad of 5?
5, yeah. Is this yours, Chris? This Granada?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember if Fly can beat him or not. Problem is, I don't really want to beat him. I mean, I do, but I want something else more. And I am worried that Anissa will take it.
Maybe it's more important to stick to your plan to destroy me. I'm far behind already, so what's the point?
Yeah, but if you score 12, I mean, that's a big
Yeah,
jump.
but
It puts
don't
you in
forget
the
I
game.
don't get any units this round, so
Yeah.
I'm
That puts
still
3
behind.
behind you.
Yeah, but I'm still behind because I can't place any units this round and do nothing else.
Sure.
So
I'm gonna pick the 13.
Ooh.
oh, never mind. He wants to destroy me. I see.
I think
Well,
he's coming
in that
after.
case,
He'd be
it's a
down to go
2.
after you.
I just don't have my 11, and so really actually didn't want to spend that necessarily, but
So
All right.
Yeah.
go for it.
I'm gonna take the
LBS, did you pick? Sorry.
yeah he did.
Yeah, I picked the 2.
Got it.
If
Sorry.
I
I
pick
was lost
the-
anyway, so
If I pick the intrigue card,
Uh-huh.
I get to move them from one region into any region, correct?
Yes. So
um,
it's like the one you had the last round. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can move them in multiple places too.
yeah.
Yep.
So long as you don't move.
That's the one I'm taking.
The king. Yeah.
That is the one I am taking.
Interesting.
Yep. Or you can move all your caballeros from one region to wherever you want.
Well, I'm placing the one for this one.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then I am
Yeah.
taking all of my caballeros from this one. Actually, no. I'm gonna do that in opposite order. I'm gonna take all of these out. And
He's vacating Catalonia.
Yeah, he was just there for the night.
He's partying in Ibiza for one night. Now he's. Actually, I have no clue what region.
He
Ibiza
found a
is
lot
in.
of my units there, though, so it worked in some way.
He was scared of this octopus in the water. This is an all-out attack on Spain.
He's attacking brown. I can see that. And red, of course.
Naturally.
Still have a history.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say that my turn probably wasn't gonna screw with them in some way anyway. And I can feel retroactively justified.
I get to take my one. I'm gonna put it here in. I think that's where I wanted all those to be.
You finished?
No, I actually think I want to vacate that area. You all are too combative over there.
Right.
Yeah. Put it in there. Put it in there. Come on. Do it. Oh no, it's a mistake. It's so.
As far as you think,
No,
I guess you
I'll
couldn't go
leave
to
him in here
Valencia.
with-
Never
I'll leave
mind.
him in here with Anissa.
All right,
There they
Oh,
are.
hi there.
Chris, is this the official end of your turn?
Yes, this is the official end of my turn.
Okay.
You're done?
This is the master plan.
Over to fly. He has no cubes,
Alright.
but all the options in the world.
Yeah, I pick obviously that card.
All
I
right.
pick obviously
Right.
Valencia.
So you get 12 points, and
I thought you wanted to score Basque country.
and fly gets 4.
12. He gets. I get 4. Albeit.
That's annoying. Chris, can you handwrite the numbers next to each?
yeah, I took my toolbar down though, so that's a lot
man.
of work.
Even
All
without
right.
it, it'd be so much work.
Chris likes
Or
writing things on the board,
potentially
though.
a decrease
I believe-
in visibility.
I believe I've heard of people who own this old version and they just handwritten
Oh
it on
gosh,
the board.
I mean,
Like
yes,
with a
the
marker.
number- the lack of numbers bothers me, but that bothers me way more.
way more. All right, wait. Is
It's your
This
turn.
is you get one from the bag and choose a card.
all right. We want to do a little bit of restructuring, so we're gonna move the king.
Okay. That does not
can
count.
Can I not
The
move the
king
king?
cannot go to Portugal. He cannot take affiliation.
He can't. He is not taking over Portugal.
Yep.
All right, that's a
No
little
fighting involved in
unfortunate.
Portugal.
And this Portugal is another country.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
so
I can
what?
put cubes
just
there.
go for it, attack it.
That's where Ronaldo's from. Ronaldo's from, right? Portugal. All the soccer fans out there.
Yeah.
Don't ask me.
If
Yeah,
you're
I'm not
talking
a
about
soccer
the
fan,
footballer.
so I can't help.
Yep. Hey, we have a German guy in the podcast. You're probably a massive fan.
For what?
Football.
Yeah, sure.
What's your team?
Munich, my favorite team. I mean, the guy from the Netherlands should be a massive fan too. So
Yeah, that's true. But Fly, could you explain
Yeah,
what happened? But Fly, you have to explain what
I
happened
don't
in the
know.
World Cup this year.
what happened?
Yeah.
Oh. uh,
Kidding.
for me, they're too arrogant. That's one of the main reasons because they lost so early.
Well,
Too
I mean,
confident, too arrogant. It's not good in
Sure.
such a hard tournament.
speaking from experience here, then you need to watch out for the next World Cup because you're not going to be in the. That's what
No,
we
we're
did
not
this year.
we are not the Netherlands. That's not happening to us.
Or the
I'm sorry.
Americans.
I mean, I don't.
I mean, that's the main reason because America bought the World Cup to be in there, I guess.
It's so weird though, is that it's on like the entire time, but we're like never in it past like the first round if we ever get into it at all.
Well, we weren't even in it this year, so.
I know, but it was still on TV the entire time.
But you could support Panama, right?
Mexico.
I
yes.
loved like I didn't watch that much, but it's a common topic of conversation here. But I love that the Panama fans, they were so happy that they scored a goal. I mean, they were out like 100%. They stood no chance anymore in that match. But they scored one goal on a World Cup, like their first goal ever on a World Cup, and they were going crazy.
Hey.
I was sad that Iceland didn't make it. They had
Yeah,
a good
Iceland
chance.
is cool.
They
Take your
could have
win.
made it.
Take your wins where you can get them. One goal is better than nothing. All right, LBS.
Yeah.
Over to you.
All right.
Feel free to move that scoring track literally anywhere else.
Yeah.
So you're done?
And I'm thinking about which of these two cards I want. I get to pick 5 new guys.
What is he going to do? So if he scores the 4, you get Catalonia, Galicia, Seville.
But I'm actually, I think.
Yeah,
I have
not a real
to-
big windfall for LBS.
Oh.
Okay, so you can play 4 on the
I'm
board. and-
moving the scoreboard.
Yeah.
I knew he'd do that.
Someone forced me to send my million of guys there anyway.
I think it was a
That's
great
just, that make
strategy on
use
my
of it.
part. I wasn't going to try and fight you.
It worked very well. You tied me to that region a lot. You basically forced me to go there.
Yep.
To
Place your dudes.
and 1 in here.
Yeah, you guys are all getting a little low, but I don't think anybody's going to run out of cubes, as far as I can tell.
No, we have 2 cards left, so everybody
Yep.
should be fine. Right, that's my turn.
All right, so that's the round. So go to round 8, and LBS goes first. All right, so this round our scoring cards are Move 2 of your own and 2 foreign caballeros on the board. So just move them wherever you want, except for the king territory. To cave authority, your fellow players must send 3 caballeros from their courts to their provinces. So get them out of their hands. Special scoring, score the Castillo. The court, move 2 of your caballeros from the provinces to your court. So
I'm
if you
going
play,
in with a 7.
yep, so theoretically you could play a high card there and still get 2 more on your court.
Yeah.
All right, LBS is first. He played 7.
A 7. Yeah.
All right, Anissa. I knew it.
The 2.
2 over to fly.
Let's see.
Oh, oneer. And again,
Yeah,
Chris,
just
that's
fucking up for the last round.
Yep. And Chris, that's uno in Spanish. In case you forgot.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
We're gonna like do a hearing at the end. Whether you
Right.
remember
It's,
them all.
it's a test.
It's a test.
Yep. I feel like I'm a Rosetta Stone in the board game world.
Hey, you're like knockoff Rosetta Stone.
I know.
It's gonna come on like a jump drive that's unlabeled.
Yep. I'll be selling it in Times Square on the sidewalk.
Hey, you ever want to learn a new language? Well, I got the product for you.
All right, we're all, in case anybody forgot, we're all waiting on Chris.
Yep, we sure are.
All he has to do is pick a power card.
Sit
His
yourself
master
down.
plan.
Yeah, he has to be a master plan there.
Yep.
Problem is, I think I'm hurt either way here.
Yep.
But I think I.
He's probably forgotten how to say his Spanish numbers. That's why he's delaying.
I have. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So Chris, Ocho is 8, in case you forgot.
Ocho's 8.
Yep.
Right. I'm gonna this 3.
You have learned
All
Spanish
right.
in school.
Didn't expect to go first with that big a margin, guys.
Yes, but not very well. in
I
case you
took like
didn't
a
tell.
quarter of it in sixth
Okay.
grade, and that's it.
I take 3.
Yep, just take your
From the
caballeros.
province.
And yep, LBS is going first.
I bet he didn't expect that to happen.
To go first with this big a margin, no.
Yes.
really.
He's gonna move the king. That's my guess.
I'm thinking about it now. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's still
I
another round. I
I
guess.
thought somebody else would do it, but
Yeah, the only problem with that is there's another round after this. So
true. But I am going to do it because otherwise I might lose my caballeros from my court.
all right. So you can place the caballeros or move the king first. Once.
Yeah.
I have nothing in my court, so I have no fear.
That's why you did it, right?
I mean, that is one of many factors.
Mhm. So, putting one here.
Yeah, putting it back into your home country. I feel like the killing
Well, I'm
is
thinking about
always staying here and here. The only exception was one time in Valencia. Feels like.
It's actually going there now. He's going on a little trip. So I put 4 into the casino.
Okay.
They all sell
They
So I
don't want
have
to go in. They
So I
don't
have
want
to
to go in.
place more units here. Okay, I see.
it. Wow.
That's my turn.
All right, it's my turn. 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5.
I see. I can place only 2 units at the end. Great.
So talk us through it, LBS. Why'd you put the king up there?
Well, I could have put it in my own region, but we're not scoring regions this round.
Right.
And it's probably going to move next round. So the king also dictates where others can place. And this region, like this one next to it, is the one I have least stakes in. This one is probably going to be contested anyway.
Sure.
I want to stay in second spot here and in last one here, which is one Caballero a little bit easier. I mean, people can still move them a little bit, but less so. Less easy than if I put it here and everybody would place in these regions.
Smart.
I'm going to take the 4th slot here. And so I'm going to grab 2.
2 more and you're stocking up.
And I'm putting all 4 in because I can't. It was stuck.
I found the Rosetta Stone of the board game world, and LBS is the John Madden. Drawing pictures.
All right, that was me.
LBS John Madden's a famous American football announcer, and he draws like plays and lines all over the screen.
No, but like really obvious things. Here, let me give you a recreation. It is something like this. So he needs to score the football in this area here. And what he does is he gets this big old thing here and he goes boom, and he goes here. The goal is to get it here. But again, how we play football is we throw or run the ball from here to here.
Does he also call it out when they miss? Like that wasn't the plan.
It doesn't matter, LBS. It
He
just
says the most obvious things in the entire. Like that is his thing too. He will.
LBS move the king. Yeah.
Right. The people who score the most points win. Thank you, John. That.
Like you can see LBS's strategy is to score the most points.
And he is currently doing that.
All right, where the heck were we here?
It's Anissa's turn.
All right.
John Madden's
Tangent, but necessary. That's going to be a meme on our board, Chris. I'm going to edit that in.
Yeah.
You drawing over the board. I think you found your place in life, Chris.
John Madden or drawing?
No, just drawing on TTS and
5.
really obvious stuff. All right, so what is she going to do?
That's a great question.
So she could move 3 to the Castillo and score it, but is that enough? Only Chris knows because he's writing it down.
I'm like Rain Manning with the.
Why didn't you paint that on the board, Chris?
You know, here's how it goes. We draw. Here, hold on. Let me pull my pen back out. We scored 1 point. LBS put 5 in there. I'm pretty sure Fly has put 3 in there. We just got a lot of points here that go into here.
If I may be your assistant, they're going out here.
Oh yeah. No, that's really great. That's really great.
Luckily, LBS, he retired, so we don't get to see it.
Yeah, he retired. We don't have to see it, deal with it anymore.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna do this. I think it's I don't know. It may be the worst play, maybe the best play. All right, checking those in there, and we're scoring it.
All
Let's
right.
see how many there are.
So we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Chris, I can just pull
I'm
them out.
actually not sure how many of each
Yeah,
are in there. I know
everyone's putting stuff in there at the end. I'm not sure.
Honestly, I just wanted to know how many there are in there.
Oh, we're tying.
All right.
no.
So,
Three-way tie. This is trash.
No,
Why do
it's
you
not a
have so
three-way
many
tie.
in
That's
there? What
my
the
scoring
fuck?
cube.
Yeah.
This is 4.
yep. So Anissa and LBS
What,
get 3
when the
pieces.
heck did that happen that you have so many inside there?
Well,
Yeah.
both
Like,
LBS and I
last-
just put our entire cube
Yeah,
counts in
because
there.
we saw this card here, and we were like, secure that one.
What the fuck?
So I go up 1, and you two go up 3.
And I actually didn't put all of them in there. If I put all of them in there, I would have. Too bad I didn't.
I wanted to move the king and put all 5 of my cards in, but I couldn't because someone else moved the king first.
Well, I was thinking I would go somewhere in the middle, but you all played this low.
All right,
All
sounds
right.
like
Why?
Fly's turn.
All right. So Fly, you get 6 from the bag.
Yeah, sure. Let's see.
One more.
Oh, 6. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Fly,
Remember-
since you're from Germany, Fly, do you know Wolfgang Kramer?
Who?
Wolfgang Kramer.
Wolfgang Kramer. He's the creator of this game.
No.
Oh,
It's a
is
bad
that one of
joke.
those things where it's like, because you're
I-
German, you know all
I
German?
mean, there are
Exactly.
living
Adam,
over
that's
80 million
inappropriate.
people in Germany, so no, I just don't know him.
Adam
If you,
knows.
if you ever do meet him, get his order.
Yeah.
Right.
Get him to sign.
Go buy a
Yeah.
copy of El Grande. And
Yeah. It was a bad
Yeah,
joke,
sure.
Fly. Sorry, it's getting late.
so, did you pick the people get rid of cubes?
You can give the authority.
Yep. So Fly can
Um,
put 2 on the board if he wants, and then cause all you guys to send 3 cavalers from your courtier provinces. So
I
from
assume
your
you're
hand.
doing that, right, Fly?
Put 2 inside here.
Yep.
And you're making us send our cubes back.
Yeah, sure, of course.
Yep.
I mean, I wasn't sure. I was just checking.
Yeah, sure. Just ask.
So it doesn't affect LBS.
I have no cubes.
She's planning for it.
Yes.
Okay. This is
Last round,
last
and
scoring
Fly
round.
is bidding first.
All right, guys.
Ooh, this is a very interesting one to have in the.
Yep. And Fly's going first. So intrigue, move any
What?
3.
You can move the king twice this round?
Yes.
Oh.
All right.
Why?
Intrigue, move any 3 foreign cavaleros.
Oh
on the
man,
board.
why?
Special scoring, you can choose any one region to be scored, which is super valuable for Mr. LBS. Special scoring, score all the 5 regions, so anything that has a 5-point value. Royal Advisor, move the king to any adjacent region. You can't move him anywhere, just one adjacent region, and then of course the king card. And
Right.
Fly is going
Oh.
first.
The 5 regions for everyone are on this axis.
Chris, can you draw that for the...
No, but
Millions.
Yeah, can you draw that for us, please?
I put the marker away here. Let me throw it back out for you.
You might as well stay on the marker. You get more use out of it.
You can go here. Or here. Or here.
It's not even
I guess
right.
you
Is
didn't even get
this the
the war
Bermuda
one.
Triangle in Spain?
Yes. Spain's own Bermuda Triangle.
Yep.
All right. Fly.
All right.
Let me see. Yeah.
Let's go with the 11. Where's all of our 5 sessions? There.
It's the Bermuda Triangle.
It's in our Bermuda
You've
Triangle.
just drawn it.
Yeah. It's just these three.
Oh, that's what you were already talking about.
Yeah.
Math's hard.
And you drew it all
The
over the board.
Castillo
so-
does not count as a.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not a region.
I don't think I have an area that I really want a special score.
That's a bad sign, Chris.
Screw it. I'll just take the king.
All right. LBS.
Didn't expect that to happen. Okay.
I'm going with 6.
Yep. And sorry, guys, keep going. I'm keep this PG-13 taking a biology break. It's a long game. Uno momento.
All right. So I get to go first. There's just literally so much chaos right now. I am going to pick the king. And I'm going to move the king right here.
I see. So I can't get them.
And then I'm going to place of my units. I'll place 1 in here and the other 2 I'll place here.
All right. Fly. You're up.
Yeah. I'm thinking about making Anissa happy.
What? I like being happy. Happiness is fun.
Anissa is already happy. I think she got the king in where she controls it and she has her Grande.
Yeah, I'm picking the special scoring card. So all
That's core humors.
5 with top are getting scored. That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
So
Valencia,
Basque first.
Basque, and here that
Yeah.
region.
So
That's
Basque
correct?
Basque is 5 points for Fly and 3 points for Chris.
Yep.
Aragon is 5 points for Alyssa. 4 points for Chris. Chris is also scoring here. And 1 point for me. And Valencia is 7 points for Fly. And 3 for me.
No, he's catching
Fly.
me. Fly
Ooh,
What a
he's
comeback.
breathing in your neck.
from downtown.
He's coming for all you guys.
All right. And then you can still place 3 caballeros.
Yep.
Yes.
And technically, you're also allowed to draw one from your bag for your card. Probably that one.
Yeah,
Not
doesn't
so
make any
much.
difference. Or
Right.
does it?
No,
it
no.
won't. You're right.
Yeah, okay, let me see.
There's no like in-game scoring for having leftovers or anything.
No. I like games where a draw is just because you managed to get a draw.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna look at some useless resources.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Just one more thing to think about.
Okay.
That's a nasty one. I get heroes. And I was planning a nice move with that, but you sort of stopped that one. Because I was planning to take over this region and then move the king in.
Yeah, I wondered if that's what you were gonna do.
Yep.
It was what I was going to do, but now so that then probably means that I'm better off.
I was
putting
gonna
this
say,
squadron.
I wondered if that's what you were gonna take.
Yep. I think it's smart. Wonder which
So-
region he'll choose.
Yeah, I wonder too.
Big mystery.
So I score big time in Catalonia,
10, right?
but 10. But Chris still scores 4. So I'm helping you out there
I know. I need to.
because you came to visit.
Yeah, I'm being a visitor. Well, I had a family there, and
It's a bit of a
then they decided to move because the
Mhm.
area was just too crowded. They wanted a more rural experience.
yeah. I actually was hoping to be able to move them out of here time, but I didn't manage that.
Yeah.
Oh well, I can place 2.
Yes.
Place
Yep.
1 in the Castillo. And 1 more on the board, I guess.
Yeah. Just robs Chris of 2 points.
Over here.
All right. So now we go over to Anissa. Last turn of the game.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Wow.
Make sure you get your 5. So I think it's safe to say if you took LBS from the Netherlands and flew him into Spain and dropped him in a parachute, he would take over the country in 9 days or less.
I actually was elected once to a position in Spain. Not a
Really?
Spanish one, a European one, but the conference where I was elected was in Madrid.
Did you say I want to be called a caballero or a grande?
No, I didn't back down. No.
Oh man. Next time.
Yeah, I have to get back down and try again.
All right, Anissa, what are you gonna do? You can move the king if you want to.
Or not moving at all, but just place 4.
Yeah, because you already got the points for this one, so you might not want to. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I am gonna do it. I'm gonna take
take
this,
the
but not
lead here.
move.
Do you work in government, LVS?
No, I worked unpaid as the treasurer of the European Young Greens last year.
Okay.
You can take first place here.
I can tie for first place, which is
Well, I just meant take it. You had cubes. You put them in the.
You had cubes, yeah.
I just have to figure out where I want to put 2. Or rather, which of these 2 places would be worth it. Or just put all of them in here.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
you
just gonna put
should
all of them in
first.
here.
Yeah.
Do remember that they need to travel to the same space.
Right.
Yeah. There's not a lot of places on the board that I can go to right this. Oh, okay, that's off the board, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah,
I think they
it's fine.
disappeared. It's just-
But there they go.
okay. Okay, they're in there.
Alright. So,
Okay.
All right.
Let's
choosing
score.
time.
End of the round. So everyone choose your territory you want to take your caballeros to from the Castillo.
This is a hard decision.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm done with mine. I don't know if it's good or not.
See. But I just kind of had to go with the decision. There's not much else I can really do at that point.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's okay.
For me, it's a choice. Where does Chris
LBS
want to
is so
send
far on the
me?
lead, so I can't catch him anyway.
And remember, guys, your caballeros are going to go from the Castillo Jenny.
Into here.
Down there. This is
territory.
sort of
you
the
choose.
Spanish version of D-Day.
Yep. So keep that in mind. All right, is everyone
Ready?
chosen?
I have mine.
All right, let's flip.
Those already.
All right, New Castile, Seville, New Castile, contested,
Predicted it.
and Old Castile,
Old. Oh, nice one. Oh,
Chris, and LBS.
Yeah,
Right,
so I
each
didn't
other's
know.
throats.
I was thinking about taking my home place back, but I didn't know what Fly was going to be doing.
Yep. So now we score. A lot of cubes in here.
You can't put into Seville, right?
Oh,
No, the
I
king is
forgot
there.
about that. Can I pick Galicia? That was my second thought.
Yeah, as long as
Is that-
everybody's okay with that. I know, like, technically you're supposed to lose it or whatever, but it's a learning game, so.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with it.
Oh, sorry, man.
No worries.
So, Anissa wins this big time.
Yep.
I got third.
Yeah.
I go up 1 point.
All right, so Nessa gets 5, LBS gets 3, Chris gets
LBS, do you just stop? Like, where's the?
1.
Yeah, I go to start, I guess. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, and then start is 1.
Don't pick my 2 yellow ones. Small, but at least I have 2.
All right, so now we start scoring. So,
Do I get
Please,
2
yeah.
points for my
You
2?
get to. You're putting them up here.
Yeah, put them up there. We were fine
That's
with
the
it.
card.
Yeah,
you and-
I mean for scoring 2
Yep.
points or.
No,
So-
you don't, because we all had more than you. It goes in the same scoring method.
so you would have been like,
I see. Okay.
yeah, you'd have been like 4th place, which is
Yeah. Okay.
nothing. So, all right, so Galicia, so that's Fly gets 4, and Chris gets 2. And then Bass County, Fly gets 5, Chris gets 3. And Aragon, Nessa gets 5, Chris gets 4, LBS gets 1. And Catalonia, LBS gets 10,
Mm-hmm.
Chris gets 4. And Old Castile. All right, help me out here, guys. Nissa.
Well, Nissa gets first.
It's
and,
Anissa 6.
and then LBS is second. I am third.
All right, so Nissa gets 6, LBS 4, Chris 2. New Castile.
LBS is
Chris,
first.
right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
2
7.
wins, if I'm correct.
You
Oh,
got-
Nils have one more. I'm
So
sorry.
it's a tie, right?
No, he's got
No,
8.
LBS wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Because we were tied, and then we moved both from the Castillo.
Yeah.
But I
Yep.
had one more in there.
Yep.
LBS called Chris's bluff.
2, 3.
So LBS gets 7, Chris gets 4, Fly gets 2. All right, in Seville, Nissa gets 6. Chris gets
8.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yep.
Don't forget
Nissa
the
gets
king.
8. Chris
Mm.
Chris gets 3. And Fly gets 1. In Granada, Anissa gets 6. No, wait. Yeah,
Yep.
Anissa gets 6. Chris gets 3. LBS gets 1. And Valencia, Fly gets 7. LBS gets 3. All right. And that, my friends, is how LBS took over the fine country of Spain.
So it was really interesting. This game was a lot of fun and very simple. I found it. I thought that the early score pieces were going to be much more beneficial because I got 15 points right off the bat.
Yeah, you took a lead
for very
That's
little
awesome.
placement, and I really thought that was going to have it, give me that lead. But this bonus and the king and the Grande being like, I mean, gosh, Fly had that for 2 rounds and had a tremendous pickup, and then LBS had it for, I don't think it was a scoring round, but even then, it went from an area that scored him 4 points,
Right.
to 8. So I mean that's a 4-point stretch each time.
Yeah.
I will say that I felt like that Grande piece with the king is definitely, I mean, a huge,
a strong one.
Oh yeah, it's
yeah.
4 extra every single time. And if you can then land one of those special scoring tiles.
Yeah. I think
Like,
the
that's what-
second round I
That's how
messed
Fly
up.
got, because Fly was way behind. He got back into it by doing that.
That second round I messed up because I noticed that what was it? I picked the king a round earlier than I should have, because I didn't realize that until after that first scoring round. Is picking that king is fine, but if someone grabs it, then right before that scoring round is the perfect spot.
It's
Right.
most important in the third round. Yeah. And I scored really big on the first round of round 4 with the card that counted every 6 and 7 region.
Yeah, you had that, and you also had
I had majority in 2 and yeah. So in the start of the game, it's usually best to try to be second in regions,
Right.
especially if there are these scoring cards where people pick a region. Then it's very good to be second in their region.
Right.
You're gonna pick that region no matter what, probably, and it doesn't happen often early in the game that someone gets blocked, because then you're forgoing your own points.
Right.
So it's very good to be in the second spot then.
See, what I notice is scoring occurs here, here, and here.
Thank you, John.
What you want to do is, in all those rounds, you want to maximize your scoring when it occurs.
Yeah, do you? You want to maximize? You want to score the most points possible?
You want to go up.
How you win the game is by scoring points more than everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at this thing analytically, the reason LBS won is because he had the most points at the end.
You should point out that by taking that country here, what's called, yes.
Basque.
Yeah. I can't read the second part. What country?
Basque country.
I destroyed Blue's game.
Yeah, I mean,
he could have tried to kick me out and place
well,
more, but
I could have, but again, like LBS said, at that point you're pouring resources into an area that you didn't necessarily know if you'd get out of. Anissa hurt me first because I had a little bit of buffer there, and then LBS threw everything into that region, and then I just gave up on it because again, we were going to get another situation like up here where all of us had our cubes in one spot, and then we couldn't max.
It's kind of interesting. By placing 3 units in New Castilla, I forced you basically to place all the units in there in the last round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it was the biggest swing because I thought about putting them back up here and taking it, but that's only a 4-point swing for me if I would have taken that from you. Versus this, I was scoring 0 and potentially getting 6.
Yeah.
So, 7. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, like these cards where you move others can be very nice because you can tie them, or you can like Anissa did here, like move yellow into your region, and then you're both in a position you don't want to be in. But what do you do about it?
Right.
I knew by putting my units into New Castilla, you would place them there. So I didn't even consider placing my 2-bay left units in there.
Right. Yeah. I did notice that those 1 and 2, cube placement, like Adam said, those have some pretty powerful abilities. Like that one where I got to move everything from one space to other spaces. I mean, that was 7 cubes.
Yeah, like all of a sudden you're a player and all these new territories.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for playing, guys. I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, this is great. Again, really simple. I mean, it was not, arduous, I think, in any way, shape, or form.
I think if you like boil down my taste in games, I love games that are like simple rule sets with infinite possibilities. I think this falls in that category.
I agree. I definitely think there was a lot of ways that folks could have, hopped in and out depending on what was going on. It's kind of like Sagrada, where those tools, it's a simple rule placement, right? It's, you can't put numbers next to each other, you can't put colors, and then sometimes your color and shade is matched for you. And so you have to do that. But those tools, there's only 3 of them, but it allows for a lot of variability. Sometimes it takes those restrictions away. It lets you break rules. And this felt like the same way. It's a simple piece of you bid who goes first, you get that number of people, and then you pick a card, and then you place and play the rule. But again, even these 5 simple rules, I mean, and these rules repeat, right? So like it's ones that we saw. It made it really, I just almost ingeniously complicated with such a simple rule set. So
yeah, I love it.
For me, it's the interesting part. You have to consider what the other players are about to do. It's kind of like Game of Thrones, where you have to put your plans in order before you actually put your plans. So, I mean, consider what the other is doing, and then place. I mean, when I place the highest card, I wanted to win, and then I think it was Chris who was playing, and the card which was even higher, and I was, damn it, that's it. But he even considered to place another card, so it's kind of interesting, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for playing, guys. We'll sign off, but I'm glad everybody had fun. We'll enter you guys on the drawing for Game of Thrones, and we'll sign off, and everybody have a great night.
Sounds good.
Hopefully everybody learned a little Spanish.
I was taught several words.
Who knows?
Have a great night.